Kirby, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Little chopper rolls foul. That one the other way. Tosses to first. One out in the second. And Jack Peterson stands in.
The designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
And that's in the dirt. Gets under it and pops it up. And there are two outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Derek Jeter now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one in the dirt. 1-1. No score here in the second. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Waka back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And quickly one away in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Inside. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Josh Smith. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top half of the third inning, and now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He was late there, strike one.
He normally does
0-1.
damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again,
That's a
though.
ball.
That one misses, and that's ball one. That's
Ball
down and
two.
in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
0-1's the
George
count.
Springer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Shohei Ohtani, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Pitch
Roll that
misses,
die.
and the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Slider right there.
Well, strike one is so
0-1.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a bit late on that
count.
0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Hit on the ground to short. They get the
He's out.
force, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Jose Siri. In the air, right field, Ohtani. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Rafael Palmeiro, the next to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Denzel.
Now the left fielder, Denzel Clark. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And that's
Outside, that's
outside.
ball.
And that is ball 1. Just
Nope, inside, ball
missed.
2.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
No,
and
inside.
that location will definitely do it.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
Full count.
Palmeiro leads off first with 1 away. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Gil Hodges.
And that one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. One out, base is empty.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Scott Rowland now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to third, Smith. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Lifted in the air, right field. Ohtani. And there's 1 down. Luis Arias will hit next. This one in the air, right field. Ohtani nabs it, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. That clips the corner. Not close with that one. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just misses the outside corner. Ball 2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Still manages a throw. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Jock Peterson. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Peterson goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Clark right there to make the grab, and there's 1 away. And now it's going to be Derek Jeter. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And they get the out. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
To the right side, Kinsler. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Waka back to work. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one is absolutely belted back there. Going, gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. At the plate, Roberto Clemente. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's inside. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That smash towards center. And George makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty. Jose Siri digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Rafael Palmeiro. He's 2 for 2. Outside low, 1-0. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Siri leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. Now the number 2 hitter, Denzel Clark. That one at the knees for a strike. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air out towards right center. Ohtani, long run on his horse. And that's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's George Springer to start it off. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Springer. Ohtani at the plate now as he chases after that one. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. A shot to the opposite field. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Moncada, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 2 down now, and here is Gil Hodges.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Another 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Grandal on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Now here is Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Peterson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Now he steps off to reset. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Siri in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. And that's
Inside,
off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. There's a strike. In the dirt. Smith off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Hader back to work. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now the catcher up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
And that's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Oh, the tag, and he's out. And ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Denzel Clark. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Trinan, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Next pitch is outside. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Springer sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1. Trinan, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And now, Luis Arias. They say he went.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk.
Grandal whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Yohan Moncada. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Gil Hodges will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Piazza fires the first in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. So it's their last chance in this one. James Wood now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, John Donaldson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Now a fly ball to right center. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Hit in the air, left field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Wilson Contreras. There's a strike. And ball one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy, our starting pitcher in this one, Bob Feller.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. And that's a little bit high. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
And that eats him up.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective.
Moncada runs. Got him swinging. Start, throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. James Wood digs in now. Ramos on the move towards foul ground. He makes the grab. The throw into second. Throw behind the runner. And they've got him doubled off. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Mike Piazza. Donaldson back to work. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Donaldson, a 6'1 lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. Strike
ball,
one.
one strike. Ball. Down.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at first with no outs here. Now this is in the air down the line. One away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Outside low, and that is ball one. Fouled off left side. Donaldson kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Ohtani on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Donaldson delivers. Now it gets away from Grandal. Piazza into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. This one in the dirt. Here's Donaldson with the payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a foul out of play. Piazza, the lead runner out at second. Jones at first. One gone.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, one out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Just missed.
That's inside.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And now it's filled up. And they're all loaded up.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So bases all loaded up. Stepping in, Mason Wynn. Just missed. 2 outs. Bases are full. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Scott Rowland. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jock Peterson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Up and in, going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next pitch inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
What a stop. To first, and he'll be safe at first. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Nobody out. Runner at first. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Throw into third, and he's got a double.
No, he's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And that is out of play. That one at triple digits.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw, in there safely.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. So digging in, Chipper Jones worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Springer going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And there's a ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Hodges hauls it in to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Chipper running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's George Springer. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch swinging, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Struck him out swinging. Piazza gets it to first. That takes care of Springer. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. 100 at the knees, and she came up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's way high. It's 2-2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Brian Dozier, 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, bases empty. Inside, and now 2-0. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss there. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Talking about Feller's debut, he burst onto the scene at his first start. He struck out 15 batters, and he was still in high school. In his 4th start, he racked up 17 Ks. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Gil Hodges. Struck out swinging his first time.
And Feller didn't slow down anytime soon. Led the league in strikeouts for the next 4 seasons and won 93 games.
And another ball. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now the left fielder, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Win. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Contreras, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. In the air, center field. Springer on the move, and it's caught for the out. Mike Piazza will hit next.
Mike Piazza.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone. So man aboard, Ozzie Albies, the next to hit. Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Feller back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
That just misses, and the count 1-2. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now Jack Peterson 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And 2 now as he swings through it.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Slider right there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one is inside, ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Elliot Ramos. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This to center field. Springer racing after it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there are 2 down. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Foul ball. That one drifts inside. Blake Trinan taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Just missed. Just missed. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one at triple digits.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Ohtani swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.